Alright, hey, welcome back to my second video for today. So I just got home from being in town, okay, as you've noticed. My first video I uploaded today. I had to walk up along the bridge thing, okay, looking out over the water and the town. Well, plans have changed. I'm not going to the gym today. I'm just too exhausted from going up along the bridge. I mean, those stairs were like a climb and a half. So, no gym today, even though I may have said in my video that I will, but I'm not going to. So it was a bit of an adventure for you guys. Besides, I said I'd do it for you guys anyway, so, and I did. Alright. I did buy a few things for the gym. So I ended up getting a new backpack for the gym because my old one, well, I had to throw my old one out. Because I used at the beach last summer and I never bothered to clean it out. And just sat there in the garage / laundry. So I just threw it out. So I ended up getting a new one. Along with some dry shampoo. I had to pick up a cheap umbrella from Kmart. Because it's winter and if I have to go out and it's, starts raining, at least I got an umbrella. Sorry I couldn't show you guys any snow, only for a simple fact that, like I said in one of my videos, it snows up in Dove Lake, aka Cradle Mountain. And I'm not going to Dove Lake because, I don't have a car and the helicopter flights are too expensive and I'm not busing it. So no, I will not be going to snowfields at all. Because it's just not possible for me to do. Okay? As much as I like to go up to snowfields and show you guys the snow, unfortunately, can't. And I wasn't even close enough, like, in a position to actually see the snow covering the mountains. I really need to be in a spot where I could actually show you guys the mountains covered in snow. Which means I'd have to basically find a spot in Devonport that actually allows me to show it. But that'll be a long walk because, the perfect spot to see the snow-covered mountains is actually a long walk. I don't even remember the exact spot where we could actually see it either, so... yeah. So, I picked up dry shampoo, which was like only $6 at Kmart. Okay, so yes, I'm being a cheapskate. Okay. $6 at Kmart. And my umbrella was like $10 at Kmart. I gotta be careful with these because Kmart umbrellas do break quite easy. Alright. And I was like $25 at Kmart. Okay, so my new gym bag. So yes, I was being a cheapskate in Kmart. So it happens. All cheap stuff. No overly expensive shopping, okay? Because I just don't have the money to be throwing around spending on stuff, okay? Because I do have, you know, my phone bill to pay for. And on top of that, I got my groceries, which I'm actually thinking about doing my groceries at the IGA. I don't really eat a lot. I got the Fat Blasters, obviously. So they were like on sale for $14. Yes, the protein shakes. And just I have to be careful while on them because I can actually put weight on if I'm constantly having them. So there is actually a correct way of having the protein shakes while, you know, losing weight. So that was part of my groceries. Now I have to get the rest of my groceries, which, like I said, will be done at the IGA, basically. But I don't eat a lot, so because it doesn't really matter. Yeah. I did book my driving lesson for 2 weeks' time as well. So I got my driving lesson for the 16th with RACT. So RACT is actually a insurance company. They also do driving for learners and P-platers. I didn't really get my learners until I was 21. Only because I didn't feel ready to get them. Because here in Australia, you have to be 16 to get the learners. And Mum was pushing me to get them. And I'm like, but I'm not ready to learn to drive, okay? So then by the time I turned 21, I think it was, like 2021, by then I felt ready. So I started learning how to drive because I was ready by then. And it's actually taken me this long because, you know, the move that from New South Wales back to Tasmania in 2019, you know. So, and it actually took me this long to start my lessons up again. And it's a lot dearer here in Tasmania than it is in New South Wales. New South Wales, my lessons were costing me like $70 something, a little over 70, whereas here it's costing me like $90. So huge price difference. And in New South Wales, I was with NRMA, which is a similar company to RACT. So I don't get it. But, you know, it's Tasmania. Tasmania likes to be different from everybody else. We all know that for a fact. So I'm going to end this video nice and short today. Okay? So hopefully I see you guys in my next video. Bye.